Hello! So you're probably seeing this video and you're wondering, what is this? Who are you? And why are you talking to us? And I'm here to explain who I am and reintroduce myself via this channel. One of my goals as a person is to become more active on social medias that I really care about. And I've always wanted to be active on YouTube for a very long time as someone who watched YouTube and watched YouTubers and has continued to consume content on YouTube for a very long time. So, just to introduce myself, hi, my name is Julia. I live in North Carolina and I want to introduce myself to you all and reactivate this channel and create content that I am interested in, as well as I think other people would be interested in. So, little background on me. Originally born in Illinois, now live in North Carolina. I am 27 as of recording of this video. I am very spooky, as you can tell. I love like anything gothic, horror. I'm a huge nerd, so video games, anime, animation, a huge music buff. As you can probably see on this channel from prior videos, I was a theater kid throughout most of my life up until college years. And so, you know, there's going to be a lot on this channel that are going to be garnered towards my interest. So, as I was saying, some of my interests include video games. I've been a gamer pretty much since I was young, starting with like Nintendo products, going into Xbox age, and continuing to be an Xbox, Nintendo, and now Steam Deck girly. I have always been a fan of anime. Starting when I was really young, I watched a lot of like Toonami or For You Kids, where I was exposed to things like Naruto, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh to a certain extent, Pokemon, obviously, and have continued to go into that into my adult life. I'm also into superheroes. You could probably see who one of my favorites is in the background. I've been interested in the superhero genre since I was young. I've been watching a lot of animations. Huge into Batman. Been like watching a lot of the movies. I am somewhat into Marvel, but not to the extent that I am with DC. I am a DC girly down. Other interests that I have obviously is music. You're gonna probably learn very quickly that I am into all kinds of music. Like, I'm into show tunes, I'm into like vintage, like 50s, like pop songs. I'm into music from around the world in different languages, even if I can't understand it. I just love how the beats and the story and everything is told within them. I'm interested in all types of genres, even country, even though it's not my favorite. I still have some country songs on my phone. So we're gonna probably talk about music. You'll probably listen to some music while I'm in here making videos, and I hope maybe that I can expose people to more music that I like, because I love exposing people to things that I like in case they might like it. But yeah, music, and then obviously I was a theater kid, so you're gonna also see a lot of like theater music, theater history. Um, I am also into makeup, as you can see with my face. Got a little beat going down. You're probably not gonna have makeup on all in all the videos that I make, but you're probably gonna see some makeup looks. I worked at a makeup retail store for a brief period of my life, so yes, I have a lot of makeup. If you want to see a collection video, let me know. I can probably make it. It's just gonna be messy because I have a lot. And yeah. Other interests that I would say, like I said, anime or animation. I've always been interested in cartoons as a kid, even to growing up. I'm also interested in the puppets. We're gonna. I have a video. Spoiler for future people who are watching this video and are watching my channel. I have a video called the Puppet Iceberg that I want to do, And you might hear me reference the Muppets, just like childhood puppetry. So yeah, puppets are a huge like hyperfixation of mine that I have. Art, as you can kind of see in the background, a lot of these are paint by numbers, but like I do also do just like art, crafts. I have a craft haul that's probably going to be one of the first videos that I upload onto here. Pop culture, I'm pretty in tuned. I am pretty in tuned with what is going on in pop culture, what movies are out, who is who, what do they do. And then I'm also interested in reading. You can kind of tell I'm more into the horror reading, but I am expanding into my tastes. Not a romance girly, but I'm expanding more into like nonfiction, going back into different horror besides just King over there. So you're gonna probably see some reading videos on here. I have a few planned for like some review videos. And yeah, those are kind of like the general interest. Probably expand more when we get more into the channel and I create more videos. But as of right now, that is my general interest. So now that you kind of know what I'm interested in, what am I planning to do? If you said make videos, ah ha ha, yes, you got it. But otherwise, I plan to make videos that are focused on ideas that I have for videos. A lot of the videos that I'm interested in are more like video essays, icebergs, opinion pieces, etc. And so I have had a list of things on my computer of things that I want to talk about, like questions that I have and how I want to make a video about said questions, as well as like deep dives into like certain things like groups, bands, puppets, etc. And so you're going to be seeing a lot of that kind of content on the channel, but I also will occasionally post like just like silly goofy like low quality, not low quality, low effort videos. So like I said, one of the first videos I have planned to come out is a vlog where I essentially go over what I bought at a little craft thrift store. I also plan to do a video on my collection of my physical media because physical media has had a growth in the online sphere. So I want to kind of show off what I've had for the last few years, as well as a hear me out cake. Is it going to be too late for this trend? Maybe, but I still want to do it and show people who I am via that. So that's going to be fun to enjoy. I hope that you guys will enjoy that when it comes out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, some of it's going to be scripted, some of it's not going to be scripted. Um, I don't have an idea for a like schedule, quote unquote. Not going to be every week. I can tell you that. That is a lot. Because I just have gotten into learning how to edit and learning how to, make thumbnails and stuff like that. So this is going to be a slow little journey, but we're going to get there together and hopefully that you can stick around and stay with me. Yeah, so those are kind of the videos that I plan to make. And now we go on to what would these videos look like? So, like I was saying, some videos are going to be low effort. These are ones that I'm not going to really script a lot. You're going to probably see me change locations in my house just to see how it looks. A lot of the like professionalism of like lighting and camera work I'm still learning about. Literally, I'm using my iPhone to film this, and then I have like a little light behind there as well as overhead light on, and then this window light. So I apologize if the video quality is not as great as like other people's videos are. Um, if I save enough money or if I feel like it, I might invest into better quality. Like I invested into like this little mic. Um, but a lot of these videos in the starting few like weeks slash months into getting into this channel are going to be very low effort. They're going to be just kind of chaotic, not like again, not really scripted. And then, like I said, hopefully in the future, you're going to see a lot more scripted videos. You're going to see me sit down and really talk and discuss. Planning on like learning how to add like photos and stuff so that way it can be engaging and educational. But I just like to have a good time, good vibe. You're gonna just see me chill, maybe make a few comments here and there, but I'm a pretty nice person. I'm not gonna say anything like mean or weird, hopefully. Hopefully. Um, and yeah, I'm just excited to get started with this and really get into reviving this channel. I might private a few of the videos just because they are kind of like parasocial esque slash like revealing in certain ways, and I don't want anyone to have consequences because I decided to film stuff when I was younger. But I hope that you can stick with me and kind of see me grow. If not, I'll just do this for fun. I don't really care about like how many viewers I get, about if I'm monetized or anything like that. Like I said, this has been something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I hope that, with time maybe I can get recognition, but if not, it'll just be for me. And that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with doing that just as long as I can get to create and put out the things that I want to put out. If people want to see something, maybe I might like think about it, but a lot of these videos are just going to be mainly things that I've wanted to talk about or I want to do. But yeah, so that's kind of who I am. It's so nice to meet you again. My name is Julia. Very nice to meet you. And I hope that you can stick around and see what this channel becomes. Like I said, the first few videos, I'm learning how to edit and stuff. So they're going to come out, I would say maybe by this year, depending on when this video goes up. If not, the next year. Like I said, I'm learning everything from scratch. So it's going to take a while to just kind of like get used to how to do things, when to do things, and how fast things are going to be. The first few videos, like I said, are going to be very casual, very nonchalant. I will probably ask a question or so at the end of each video just to like get you guys talking. If you want to talk in the comments, feel free to. Just please be nice. Be nice. I've seen too many YouTube communities go crazy. I ask that you just be nice and be considerate. Think before you comment. Don't try to get into any fights. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm just here to talk about things that I want to talk about. But yeah, I'm so glad to introduce myself to you again. I hope that this channel goes well. We'll see. Maybe future Julia can make a video and talk to me and be like, hey, this is where we're at. This is what's going on. But until then, see you next video.